This is a tutorial on how to use TI-84 plus graphic calculator to verify graphs of piecewise functions. You can also use any other TI graphic calculator and any TI software that supports graphing. Okay, so this is simply just the tutorial on how to graph the piecewise functions on TI graphic calculators. Okay, this is a tutorial for any level of mathematics, for college algebra, intermediate algebra, development math, high school algebra 1 and 2, business math, business calculus, engineering calculus, AP calculus, and so on. Okay. The complete playlist of this video is below in the description. The link is below in the description. You should be able to get all the videos in that playlist. Okay. So let's start. This is an example. We have a circle of x squared plus y squared equals 9, a parabola y equals x squared minus 12. So this can be written in piecewise function f of x equals x squared minus 12, where x is less than minus 3 or x is greater than 3. Okay, so that's the parabola. Then it is a circle x squared plus y squared equals 9. Solving for y, it is plus or minus square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay. So first let's reset the calculator completely. So second mem reset or RAM and reset. So now it's completely, the calculator is completely reset. So now we got y. So the first function is open parenthesis, it is x squared minus 12 and this is valid for x. Second math less than minus 3 or second math go to logic or x is second math greater than 3. Okay. To enter the circle, the top part of the circle is square root of 9 minus x squared. So it is square root of 9 minus x squared. And the bottom part of the circle is minus square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay. Make sure your entries are correct. So it is x squared minus 12 for x less than minus 3 or x greater than 3. And it is the top part of the circle is 9 minus x squared and the bottom part is square root of 9 minus x squared. Okay, so let's set the window from minus 4 to 4, the x values, and the y values also from minus 4 to 4. Okay, So just graph. Here is our parabola, and here is our circle. Okay. Here is an example of ellipse x squared over 4 plus y squared over 9 equals 1, and linear function y equals x plus 3 for x less than minus 2, and y equals x minus 3 for x greater than 2. So this can be written in a step function, this piecewise function. So it is f of x equals x plus 3 for x less than minus 2, and x minus 3 for x greater than 2, and between minus 2 and 2 it is the ellipse x squared over 4 plus y squared over 9 equals 1. This can be solved for y equals plus or minus 3 square root of 1 minus x squared over 4. So the first function is, open parenthesis, it is x plus 3, and this is valid for x less than minus 2. X second math less than minus 2. Okay. The second function is, it is again linear function, x minus 3 and this is for x greater than 2. Math greater than 2. Okay. Then to enter the ellipse, it is f of x, the top part is 3 square root of 1 minus x squared over 4. Okay. And the bottom part is minus 3 square root of 1 minus x squared over 4. Okay, so make sure your entries are correct. So the first is x, the first linear function is x plus 3 for x less than minus 2, and x minus 3 for x greater than 2, and the ellipse is 3 square root of 1 minus x squared over 4. The bottom part is minus 3 square root of 1 minus x squared over 4. Then we'll adjust the window to x from minus 6 to 6, and the y from minus 4 to 4. Okay, then just simply do graph. Here are the two linear functions. Then here is the ellipse. And here is hyperbola, x squared over 4 minus y squared over 9 equals 1, and parabola y equals 2x squared, and this is valid for x less than minus for x between minus 2 and 2, and it is hyperbola when x is less than 2 or x greater than 2. It is the hyperbola x squared over 4 minus y squared over 9 equals 3. Okay, and the hyperbola can be solved for y, which is equal to plus or minus 3 square root of x squared over 4 minus 1. Then to enter the first function is 2x squared, so open parenthesis, 2x squared, and this is valid for, open parenthesis, x, the minus 2 less than x, second math, less than x, and second math, go to logic, use and x is less than minus 2, less than 2. Okay, so x is between minus 2 and 2. Then to enter the hyperbola, so the right side of the hyperbola is 3 square root of x squared divided by 4, x squared over 4 minus 1. And the left side of the hyperbola is minus 3 x squared over 4 x squared over 4 minus 1. So the plus is the right side of the parabola and the minus is the left side of the parabola. Okay, make sure your entries are correct. So it is 2x squared for x is between minus 2 and 2, and it is 3 square root of x squared minus x squared over 4 minus 1, and minus 3 square root of minus 3 square root, second insert, square root. So it is minus 3 square root of x squared minus x squared over 4 minus 1. Okay, so now let's set the window. It is the x is from minus 4 to 4 to 4, and the y is from minus 4 to 4, so do graph. And here is our parabola, and here is our hyperbola. And here is hyperbola, y squared over 4 minus x squared over 9 equals 1. This can be solved for y equals plus or minus square root of 1 plus x squared over 9, and the parabola is x equals 2y squared, and this can be solved for y equals plus or minus square root of x over 2. So the parabola, the plus part is the top part of the hyperbola, and the minus is the bottom part of the hyperbola. Then for the parabola, the plus is the top part of the parabola, and the minus is the bottom of the parabola. Okay, so to enter the hyperbola, the top part is 2 square root of 1 plus x squared over 9 over 9. And the bottom part of the hyperbola is minus 2 square root of 1 plus x squared over 9. Okay, then to enter the parabola, it is y equals square root of the top part is square root of x over 2. And the bottom part of the parabola is negative square root of x over 2. Make sure your entry is correct. So it is 2 for the hyperbola. It is 2 square root of 1 plus x squared over 9. So that's the top part of the hyperbola, and the lower part is minus 2 square root of 1 plus x squared over 9. Then the parabola, it is y equals square root of x over 2, the top part, and the bottom part is square root of minus square root of x over 2. Okay, and we'll set the window for for x from minus 6 to 6, and the y value will leave it at minus 4 to 4. So graph, here is our hyperbola, and here is our parabola. And here is our ellipse, x squared over 9 plus y squared over 4 equals 1. This can be solved for y equals plus or minus 2 square root of 1 minus x squared over 9. And the hyperbola is x squared over 9 minus y squared over 4 equals 1. So this can be solved for y is plus or minus square root of x squared over 9 minus 1. So the ellipse is between minus 3 and 3, and the hyperbola is when x is less than minus 3 on the left, and on the right it is when x is greater than 3. So for the ellipse, the top part is 2 square root of 1 minus x squared over 9. The bottom part is minus 2 square root of 1 minus x squared over 9. X squared minus x squared over 9. Okay. Then for the hyperbola, the right side of the hyperbola is 2 square root of x squared over 9 minus 1, and the bottom part of the left side of the hyperbola is 2 minus 2 square root of x squared divided by 9, x squared over 9 minus 1. Okay, make sure your entries are correct. So for the ellipse, the top part is 2 square root of 1 minus x squared over 9, and the bottom part is minus 2 square root of 1 minus x squared over 9, and the hyperbola, the right side is 2 square root of x squared over 9 minus 1, and the left side is minus 2 square root of x squared over 9 minus 1. Okay, the window, we will adjust the x is minus 6 to 6 and y is minus 4 to 4. Then just do simply graph. Here is our ellipse, and here is our hyperbola. Okay.
Please subscribe, watch, like, share to my 4 education channels. Links are below in the description. Interacting with each of my students in the classroom and outside classroom is what I enjoy the most. I am a strong believer on setting up individuals for success. Throughout my career, I always have done my very best to set up my students for success. Now, I want to do the same at youtube.com and share with you what I shared with my students for many years. You can help me a lot just by subscribe to my 4 education channels. Please, subscribe, watch, like, share, link below in the description. Channel 1, Business Calculus and Finance Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 2, Calculus 2 and 1, AP Calculus Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 3, Trigonometry Geometry, Pre-Calc, Tutorials, Osman Anwar. Channel 4, College and Intermediate Algebra / DMAT and Algebra 2 and 1, Osman Anwar.